up with the Ellinbank hierarchy to get their preview on this year's finals.
Here with Roger Gwynne and Peter Gallasch from the Ellinbank District Footy League. I'll start with you first. Roger, you must be pretty excited about the final series.
Yeah, we are. We're really excited. We've got the weather going for us today. We've got a good crowd. It's given us a terrific start to the final series. We've got two teams having a bit of a red-hot go out here, and we're looking forward to tomorrow at Coorap and the following weeks ahead.
And Peter, the finals obviously start a bit earlier in the Ellinbank Footy League. You also start your season earlier. Do you find that gives your crowd a bit of a boost early in the final series?
Oh, look, it probably does, because we get football fans from other leagues that want to come and watch finals action. But one of the reasons we start earlier too is that our clubs like to have a break between the football and cricket seasons, so we don't like them getting too close to each other.
And your expectations, Roger, going into the final series? Obviously, Garfield's been pretty strong this season, but they look like they might have a few challenges.
They certainly do. You know, Needham South and even the team out here today, Coralline, they finished third, Coralline, and you know, they could be a bit of a dark horse. I think Garfield, they had a pick up towards the end of the season, but I think a couple of these sides will really test them in the coming weeks.
And Peter, your expectations in terms of crowds, how have the crowds been in the Ellinbank Footy League this year, and what are you expecting in the finals?
Well, today looks like we're sort of 3/4 of the way through counting the gate. It's going to be pretty much on a par with the last few years by the looks of things, so that's good. We've got 7 footy clubs involved today, 7 footy clubs involved tomorrow, so the spread's pretty good. We've got every reason to think we'll be up around the record crowds, or you know, the very healthy crowds we've had the last few years.
Ellinbank League's grown in the last 5 years with the addition of clubs like Coralline and Garfield. Talk of 16, 17, 18 clubs. It would make yours one of the biggest leagues in Victoria.
Well, look, the last few years, you've only got to see by the attendances at our home and away games. We've had record crowds all through the last few years. Finals, I think our grand final gate is a lot bigger than the Gippsland Latrobe, Alberton, Mornington Peninsula. You know, we're looking at a $40,000 gate for, as they call it, a little country football league, and we're proud of that fact, and I think we go from strength to strength.
And more finals this weekend: Garfield versus Needham South, and the take on Bunyip.
Right, now let's go across the state with Sean Rogash.
We mentioned a couple of weeks ago that Tooradin were looking to move into the Ellinbank Football League. We caught up with the Ellinbank Football League President Roger Gwynne to get his view on what's happening down there.
I think it's just all talk. We haven't seen anything, nothing's come across my desk or Peter's desk about wanting to come to our league, and besides, you know, they've got to meet the criteria to become a member of our league, and I don't think they're up to all those expectations with junior football and netball.
And Peter, it would be good though to have another team in from the perspective of the fixture and get rid of that bye.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fantastic. I mean, everyone would love that. The bye's good for clubs to, you know, players to get over injuries and that, but it's an absolute pain when you're trying to do a draw and all those sorts of things. So yeah, look, we do want a 16th club, and we probably want a 17th and 18th, and then we've got the amount of clubs to start looking at a couple of divisions, if I can call them those, and that's something in our medium-term visions anyway.
So watch this space there for the Tooradin change. Will it or won't it happen? It'll be interesting to see. I'll be back next week for Across the State.